Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm so scared of you, man.
I'm a scary guy. Stop with the 11 damage!
Then it makes your best card, Lumina Ascension, like even better.
This one? I have crippling insomnia.
Hello and welcome back to 3 Floating Fight Night. Today we are going to be showcasing 2 of the brand new Armory decks with some key upgrades to maximize their competitiveness and really show you what these new decks can do.
Huge thank you and shout out to the scientific geniuses at FABTCG. Their website is the place to find out what cards are being used by the brightest minds in all of Flesh and Blood, so head on over to Fabric to level up your game.
And of course to Legend Story Studios for making this all possible and supporting the channel in all the ways they do. And without further ado, let's get into an Armory deck classic constructed game
Between Aidan on Azalea, ace in the hole,
and Julian on Sir Boltyn, the Breaker of Dawn. Let's get right into this classic constructed game!
3 floating.
Welcome to Fight Night.
It's about time. It's about time. I've been about right there for a lot of these videos.
I feel like we should roll.
That's usually how this starts, right? We roll at the same time?
Yeah, it's battle.
It's battle.
3, 2, 1, go.
9, 10.
10.
What's good for you?
First.
You go first.
Because I can dominate.
Okay.
So you're gonna have fun with that.
I'm gonna have so much fun with dominate. All right, hello, my name is Julian O'Byrne, AKA the 4th Floating, AKA the Spare. I'm just kidding. No, my name is Julian O'Byrne, and I'm not just the stand-in body double for Sam O'Byrne, who is my brother. I'm also Aidan's cousin. You might know me from being headbutted by one Jacob, Max the Hype Nitro Bertrand, or from a couple of these intros and outros. I've appeared in some of the 3 floating dances, but here I am in the flesh. I'd like to clear up the allegations. I'm not Sam, I'm Julian. Today I'm playing Sir Boltyn, Breaker of Dawn. This is actually a new hero to me, as you probably have noticed. I have not been on the channel before, and that is not because I'm too powerful and it scares them, but because I actually haven't played that much Flesh and Blood altogether. I've played a lot of Max, I've played a lot of Mech, I've played some Bravo, but I've never played Boltyn, so this is scary and exciting at the same time.
The Armory decks have arrived. I couldn't be more excited to play against the future of Boltyn. Armory deck Azalea giving us all this new ranger support and aim counters and stuff. So many cool new cards to play with. I'm really excited particularly about the new arm pieces. Being able to have Battle Worn and Ranger that also has those traditional incredible effects that you would want from a Bullseye Bracer to land things in your arsenal is so cool. And especially against Boltyn, I'm really gonna be looking to deploy that Battle Worn against his Lumina turns to try to deny him soul on those Lumina turns, and then I still have activated abilities sitting there for me on the board.
So Boltyn already has access to one of the best D-reacts in the game in Soul Shield, and now we get Saving Grace, which is maybe even better at 0 cost and allowing me to charge cards. Plus, I get all this shiny new equipment to keep me safe while looking super fly. Because I'm playing against Azalea, I wanna make sure I get those D-reacts into my arsenal to mitigate her scary, dominated arrow attacks. I also need to be really discerning with when I use my equipment to shut out her terrifying, gnarly on-hit effects. And also, of course, my weapon, Raiden Duskbane, is gonna be key for me. I wanna be fast and furious. I can't let Azalea set up, because once she gets going, it's gonna snowball and I'm gonna end up just with arrows coming at me constantly that I will not be able to block. So I have to keep the pressure up on my end as well.
I really just couldn't be more excited to take this Armory deck Azalea list up to the next level. We've also included a sideboard for these upgraded lists, and something that Ranger has access to is all these really powerful bows. And Death Dealer, while the draw is insane, I think for this Boltyn matchup where he has these new really powerful D-reacts, I think I'm gonna bring out the Dreadbore, as it's time to deny all defense reactions from his hand. It just does that with it on board. It's a very powerful bow that I believe if I catch him on one single D-react throughout this course of the game, that already makes up for any value loss off of not being on Death Dealer. Getting to make a card dead in his hand, especially some of his most powerful defense reactions, is not only gonna be crazy, it's gonna help me dominate some arrows and smash this dude.
Also want to give a special shout out to Josh Lau from the Card Guys for helping us out with the deck list to take this Armory deck to the next level. All right, Boltyn, show me the light.
Sir Boltyn, Breaker of Dawn.
Good luck, have fun. All right, I'm going to start things off with a take aim. The next ranger attack action card I play this turn gets +3, and I get to reload, and it has go again. So reload is if there are no cards in my arsenal, there are none. I can put a card in my arsenal face down. So I'll put this card face down in my arsenal. I'm going to then activate Skullbone Cross Wrap. Once per turn action, turn a face down card in my arsenal face up, opt 1, and I go again. I will turn this card face up. It's a red in the ledger. It's the best one.
It's great. I'm so happy about it.
I'm going to look at the top card of my deck. I'm gonna leave this on top.
Okay.
And now, play a Release the Tension. My next arrow attack this turn gets +3, and defense reactions can't be played from arsenal. All those defense reactions in your arsenal. I will pitch this Rain Razors to send this red in the ledger
I don't like how many things are buffing this.
at you. Floating 1, 3, 6, 11 damage.
What? Block 12? I mean,
You afraid of red in the ledger?
I'm afraid of red in the ledger and 11 damage, so I'm gonna block 12.
That's a good call.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm gonna ship all this to my grave. I'll draw 4 new cards, and you may as well.
All right, here we go. Well, you've put me in a bit of a pickle here, Aiden.
How so? You haven't been hit by anything.
I know, but I like that hand more than I like this hand.
Ah.
So now I have to use this hand.
Awesome.
But this is the game. So we're gonna start with a Bolt of Courage. As an additional cost to play this, you may charge your hero's soul, and we're gonna charge with Banneret of Gallantry. And if you charge this turn, this gets on hit, draw a card. And the Banneret of Gallantry says Soul Flare. Is that right?
Yeah.
Soul Flare. When this is charged to your hero's soul, create a Quicken token.
Go again for next turn. Seems good.
Who's in the pickle now?
You drawing a card sucks, but also you don't have any way to give this go again if I don't block. So I think I'm just gonna give you more options for your arsenal. Any reactions?
No reactions.
I will take 3 to 37.
So I draw a card.
You do.
Whoa. I know what that card is. And you know what, I'm not gonna tell you what it is, Aiden, but you letting me draw this card has impacted the future of this game because I'm gonna arsenal that card.
Okay.
Draw up, I'm gonna draw up. I'm gonna draw up and pass to you.
I'm gonna play another take game. +3, load a card. This card, which I will then immediately show to you as I activate my Skullbone Cross Wrap. There's a sleep dart, my friend. You may look at it. I'm going to opt.
Oh my god, that sounds terrible.
Yeah. So once again, I will not be looking for Azalea. I'm gonna leave that card on top. I'm now going to play a Premeditate. The next time an attack action card hits a hero this turn, create a Ponder token. And the next attack action card I play from my arsenal gains +3.
Okay.
This card, Premeditate, is my playmat.
Awesome.
It's a really good card. Here you go, my friend. I will send this sleep dart at you to try to send you straight to sleep.
I don't wanna go to bed.
Go to sleep.
It's too early for me to go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
I have crippling insomnia.
11 damage.
11 damage again?
Yeah, that's my whole vibe.
Stop with the 11 damage!
On hit, create a Ponder token. On hit, you go to sleep.
On it, I feel like...
To clarify, you going to sleep is you don't get to use any of your hero text.
Which I do like that hero text.
You do love that.
I love that hero text.
So he's shooting really scary big arrows at me with a lot of on-hit effects, but they're not dominated. And I know those dominated arrows are coming in the future. So I'm actually fine to ship my whole hand to block because in the future I might need to use my equipment. And if I let these leak through, I'm gonna be totally disrupted for my entire next hand. So this is fine, I'm setting up, I've got a Quicken token, I've got cards in my soul, we're starting to roll. I'm waiting for the right opening where I can put some pressure on myself and turn the tide of battle. Well, once again, I'm in a pickle. And once again, I'm gonna block, this time for exactly 11.
Oh, you got a
Yeah,
snatch.
I got a snatch in there.
All right.
So that's gonna be 11.
Big blocker guy.
Big blocker guy.
All right.
Sir Boltyn, Blocker of Dawn.
Your turn, you're just drawing up.
I'm just drawing up.
All right, I'll draw 4 new cards. No Ponder for me, no Goodnight Dreams. We found it, a hand that does not do much.
Okay, great.
I will play this Codex of Inertia. Each hero puts the top card of their deck face down into their arsenal. Each hero that does discards a card. Create a Ponder token under my control and an Inertia token under an opponent's control.
What happens if I have a card in my arsenal?
Nothing happens to you, so you're you're stoked. Top card of my deck face down into my arsenal. And then I have to discard a card. Discard this Sleep Dart. And then make a Ponder token for me and an Inertia token for you. Basically just saying, if you can't play every single card you have, I'm going to get rid of them.
No! That's terrible for right now, in this moment right now.
Oh, I'm so scared of you, man.
I'm a scary guy.
I'm gonna activate the Trench of Sunken Treasure for the first time this game. Once per turn instant, put a face down card from my arsenal on the bottom of my deck. I will gain a resource.
The trenches? Aiden's going to the trenches?
I'm going straight. 1 floating. With that floating, I will activate activate Dreadbore. Once per turn action, I may put an arrow card from my hand face up into an empty arsenal zone I control. If I do, it gains +1 till end of turn. I will load this Sleep Dart. And then I will pitch this card. This was a really good turn for me. 4 cards, 6 damage.
6, huh?
Trying to put you to sleep, my guy.
I don't want to go to bed. I'm not interested in that.
So the only way I'm really able to play out my hands is through my hero ability. And this Sleep Dart puts Boltyn to sleep. I can't use his hero ability, so I really can't let this hit me. So I'm in a bit of a bind here. I'm staring down this Sleep Dart and I have this inertia token and I only have 1 charge card, but I have something cooking in the rest of my hand. So I'm faced with either cleanly blocking this with my headpiece and a 3 block, which is my charge card, or slightly over blocking and giving more equipment, but holding on to it so I can make the rest of my hand work. Because of that helm, I do get to draw a card. So if I block with the charge card, there's a chance I'll get another one. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'd save more equipment. But ultimately, with that inertia token, I like what I've got going on too much here. I think this is the time to use my equipment a little aggressively, take some momentum back, and make sure I can really utilize all my cards in hand.
Do you want to give me cards?
No, I want these cards.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna have to give you these 2. The Helm of Halo's Grace and the Soul Bond Resolve. And I'm gonna give you this 1 card.
Okay.
That makes it 6. As you can see, Helm of Halo's Grace, when this defends, you may charge your hero's soul. If a yellow card is charged this way, draw a card. So I am gonna charge Spirit of Irina.
Yeah.
It's a legendary card. If Spirit of Irina would be put into your soul, instead put it into the arena. So where do I put this guy?
I mean, you're putting on a new necklace. How about you just
Putting on a new necklace.
And then it makes your best card, Lumina Ascension, like even better.
This one?
Dude.
Because the helm is going away anyhow. And that is in fact a yellow card, so I will draw a card.
Dude. What is that face? All right, well, you're blocking 6. Not only are you blocking 6, you're actually blocking 6 and floating 1 prevention, so you're super blocking me thanks to your Soulbound Resolve,
Yep.
which sees that charge card. So that is all for this chain link. I will close the chain. You may destroy your Blade Break Helm.
Sad. This guy gets a little -1 counter, doesn't
You
he?
do. And that's my turn. I will now, at the beginning of my end phase, destroy the Ponder token and draw a card. I will arsenal that card. Pass. Back to you.
You're probably wondering why I gave up all that equipment.
I'm on the edge of my seat, bro.
Here we go. Some nice casual engulfing light. As an additional cost to play this, you may charge your hero's soul. If you've charged this turn, this gets, when this hits, put it into your hero's soul. I'm gonna charge with Saving Grace.
Okay.
So I have charged this turn. So this is gonna be 3 on hit goes into my soul. And the Quicken token is gonna give this go again.
Okay. What are you about to do to me, bro? My hand blocks so poorly. All right, man.
You just taking it?
No blocks.
Wow.
Quake in my timbers because you just charged your best defense reaction into your soul.
As you know, I need to use everything.
For sure. I did say that, but you know, you could also choose to not.
We're gonna play Beacon of Victory. As an additional cost to play Beacon of Victory, banish X cards from your hero's soul. X can't be 0. Target attack gains +X. If you've charged this turn, search your deck for an action card with cost X or less, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck.
Bro.
We're just gonna banish 1.
Okay.
Bam.
So you're giving this +1.
This is gonna be +1 up to 4.
And then now you get to search your deck for
Any card with 1 or less cost. What would it possibly be?
this one.
Put it into my hand and shuffle my deck.
I think I might need a little space. I'm gonna clear this guy.
Well, you got 4 damage coming in, and I have no defense reactions. So I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, down to 33.
And this is gonna go into my soul.
That will go into your soul.
That will go into my soul. All right, you know what's coming. It's gonna be Lumina's Ascension.
Playing this at instant speed because of Spirit of Irina, this is a Boltyn specialization. Until end of turn, weapons you control gain +1, and if this hits, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a light card, put it into your hero's soul and gain 1 life. Otherwise, put it on the bottom of your deck. If you've charged this turn, you may attack an additional time with each weapon you control. Go again.
So you just generated an action point, is what you're saying.
I did. That is what I did. That was the idea.
So
But wait,
There's more.
I could read it again, but I don't think
Don't
I
read it
need
again.
to make you sit through
don't
this.
read it again.
So that's gonna bring this up to 3 action points and 3 swings. So now I'll show you the Raiden.
Don't show me the
This is gonna be the Raiden
Duskbane. Once per turn action, costs 0, attack. If you've charged this turn, Raiden gains +3. Its base is 0, but this is 3, 4, 5.
Okay, 5 damage using an action point.
Yes, this will take me down to 2 action points.
So what you're saying is you don't even need to use Boltyn. You can just have those cards in your soul.
Dude, thank God you didn't come at me for another 11 damage on that last turn. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna block 4, 5 with my sharp shooters that have 1 battle worn. Neither of these are attack actions, very importantly. So I'll be blocking this one out.
Okay, I will do it again.
For sure?
Yeah. Come at you for another 5.
Okay, I will block 3, 5, but that's an attack action, which will push that to 6. So I will also give you my flight path,
Alrighty.
which is another 1 block battle worn. Saying no to the Lumina.
We're gonna bring it back down to 5 and do it one last time.
And look at all the cards in my hand that I have to block. I will say no blocks.
Alrighty, so that'll be take 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I will now reveal the top 2 cards of my deck, and they will both be light cards, so I will put them into my soul, and as such, gain 2 life.
42, okay.
We traded some equipment.
Luckily, mine have battle worn.
True, you're just sticking around.
At the end of your turn, you have that inertia token, which will put anything from your arsenal or hand on the bottom of your deck. You may give me that token back. 1 Lumina, fine. I would have shipped the bill, take the damage, let him gain his life, that's fine. 2 Luminas? Bro. I mean, like, my hand is cool, but it's not go sub 28 life and have him like go up to like 40 a million. It's time for me to ship my hand, get value out of my equipment block, deny him as much soul as possible, and then wait for him to send some more of that classic vanilla damage that I'm much more comfortable to take.
I know I haven't played a lot of Boltyn, and to clarify, this is my first game of Boltyn, but this feels like something's going right. I've somehow been able to both put some major pressure on him and set up with 4 cards in my soul. Double Lumina, his hand is empty. I'm ready to roll, all gas, no brakes. I'm ready for a post-combo game where I keep the pressure up, and we see what all this soul can do.
It's not working. I can't build the perfect deck. I got it! Guys, I have an idea. The ultimate flesh and blood website, where you can find synthesized data from Decklists from all over the world, and you can see which cards are played the most in each hero. Articles written by the best pro players in the game. Your deck building ideas, your strategic ideas can be realized in flesh and blood.
Well, Jacob, we got great news.
That all exists, dude, at FABTCG.
Oh, that's incredible news.
Go to FABTCG and level up your game today.
All right, so I will pass to you.
On my turn, I will just pass.
Okay, I'm coming back. I'm a little sorry about it.
Okay.
We're gonna throw out a Celestial Cataclysm. As an additional cost to play Celestial Cataclysm, banish 3 cards from your hero's soul, go again. 0 cost.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Go again.
Gonna banish 3 of these guys. We'll see you later. Go again.
I'll block 6.
Alrighty, take 1.
Take 1, 27.
Express Lightning. Ka-chow, Lightning McQueen. Express Lightning, as an additional cost to play, you may charge your hero's soul, which I will do with Soul Shield.
Okay, I'm happy to see that go. Not happy to see another 4 damage on the chain. 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alrighty, and I will Arsenal and pass to you.
All right, on my turn, I'm going to activate the Trench of Sunken Treasure. Put this card on the bottom of my deck, gain a resource. Activate Dreadbore, pay 1, load an arrow card into my arsenal, give it +1. And then I will fire this drill shot for 5 damage. When this hits a hero, I put a -1 counter on an equipment you control.
I don't like that at all, to be honest with you. Ignite, I'm in uncharted territory here.
Okay.
I didn't expect to have a lead. I think I need to keep the pressure up. So no blocks. I'm gonna do actually no blocks on this.
Take 5.
Well, we're gonna use Saving Grace. Defense reaction. As an additional cost to play this, you may charge your hero's soul. If you've charged this turn, target attack gets -2. So I will charge this turn. Charge with Bolt of Courage. So
This gets minus.
That goes down to 3, blocking for 3. I used to play exclusively Max, and my motto was all gas, no brakes. We're playing Boltyn, the motto remains all gas, no brakes. We're gonna start with some Beaming Bravado. As an additional cost to play this, you may charge your hero's soul. If a yellow card is charged this way, this gets +1. I will charge my hero's soul. It will be a yellow card, so this is gonna come in for 4.
No blocks.
I will activate Sir Boltyn, Breaker of Dawn for the first time. Attack
God, you
react-
didn't even need to do it on the Lumina turn.
No, I
because you
didn't even need to do it on the Lumina turn. It's an attack reaction. Banish a card from Sir Boltyn's soul. Target attack with power greater than its base power gains go again. So I will banish a card, and this is gonna gain go again.
And I have no reactions. I will take 4 all the way down to 19 to your 42. You have more life than you started the game with.
So now we're bringing back in Raiden Duskbane. This is gonna be once per turn attack, no cost attack. I have charged this turn, so this is gonna come in for 3.
You're not Lumina'd, no blocks.
Well, once again, Sir Boltyn, banish a card. Give this guy go again.
1, 2, 3, down to 16.
Taking 3. All right, I'm gonna come in for an Engulfing Light. If you've charged this turn, this gets, when this hits, put it into your hero's soul. Boom.
Ship the bell. Ship the bell. Ring the ship the bell. 2, 3, down to 13.
Alrighty.
So you may trigger
It's
your.
gonna trigger Engulfing Light, goes into my soul.
Alright.
Pass to you.
Start of my turn. I will activate Skullbone Crosswrap. I will flip up this Memorial Ground. I will opt 1 card to the bottom. Play Read the Glide Path. My next arrow attack this turn gets +1, and I will opt 1 again. I'm gonna leave that card on top. Seek and Destroy. Next arrow attack this turn gets +3, and if this hits a hero at the beginning of your next end phase, you discard all cards from your hand and destroy all cards in your arsenal. I will now play this Memorial Ground, put target attack action with cost 1 or less from my graveyard on top of my deck. Red in the ledger. This goes on top of my deck. I will now pitch Codex of Bloodrot to Dreadbore, float 1, put an arrow face up into my arsenal. It gets +1. That doesn't matter because I'm activating Azalea, ace in the hole. I will put this on the bottom of my deck and put this into my arsenal. It gains Dominate. I will send this red in the ledger for 3, 6, 11, Dominate. You can only block with 1 card from your hand. If it hits, Seek and Destroy, and then you can't play or activate more than 1 action. A weapon is an action. Memorial Ground.
Thank you, I'm so low on life, and I just trying to pray to the fallen. That fallen being that red in the ledger from turn 0.
Hey, new phone, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip.
It's back, it's on the top of my deck, and it's dominated. Finally, a dominated arrow with the gnarly on hit, with probably the best Azalea on hit combo ever in Seek and Destroy. Being able to say, hey, you can only play 1 card from your hand, and then the rest of the cards that you couldn't really block with because my thing was dominated are now just discarded has so much implied value. I'm gonna kind of have to run incredibly hot from here on out. But this is a good start. If I can keep up these dominated disruptive things where he can't get value out of his cards and the on hits of my arrows ruin his turns.
I'ma pull up in a brand new whip.
I'll block 3, my friend.
All right.
Take 8.
You don't want to give me any equipment?
I don't want to give you any equipment. No, not right now.
First blood has been spilled.
Alrighty.
Couple on hits. You are Seek and Destroyed.
Don't like that.
And you are redded in the ledger.
Don't like that.
And I am the passed to the ended
Yes.
of my turned.
I don't like what happened there. However, I still have some stuff to do. Engulfing Light. As additional cost plays, you may charge your hero's soul. I will, and it's gonna be Banneret of Courage, Soul Flare. When this is charged to your hero's soul, create a Courage token. Boom. I'll grab one of those. When you play an attack action card or activate a weapon attack, destroy this, and the attack gets +1. So this is gonna come in for 3.
I'll block 3. You have charged, so this is an attack action.
So that's an attack action card. So as I've charged this turn per Boltyn, that'll push that up to 4.
All right, take 1.
Block 3. Well, I actually have an attack reaction, Courageous Steel Hand. If you've charged this turn, target attack gets +3, which is gonna bring this up to 7 as I've charged this turn. And I feel a little bad about it.
I'm taking 4.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to 9. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do these go away?
Yeah. I wish these stuff.
Yeah.
You've been using your equipment. It's time for me to do a little bit of that.
All right, show it to me, Aidan.
I'm gonna activate Sharp Shooters. Action, destroy this. Put an arrow card from my hand face up into my arsenal with an aim counter. Go again. I will put Stone Rain into my arsenal with this aim counter on
Stone Rain sounds painful.
it.
Stone Rain?
That destroys my sharpshooters. I will now fire this Stone Rain with this aim counter. It costs 0, and it says, if this has an aim counter, it gets Dominate, and when this hits a hero, they banish a card face down from their hand. At the beginning of your next end phase, you return that card to your hand. So basically this says, if this hits, you get 1 less card to work with.
I will take 4.
I have a reaction.
Uh-oh.
My other new piece of equipment, Flight Path. Attack reaction, destroy this. Target arrow with an aim counter, that is this Stone Rain, gets go again. So I will destroy that, give that go again. 4 damage, go again. Do you have any defense reactions?
Nope.
Which you actually wouldn't be able to play anyways, because all my arrows have defense reactions, can't be played from hand, so please take 4.
Take 4. Down to 30.
And now, banish a card from your hand face down. And you won't get it to the end of your next turn.
To the end of my next turn.
Okay. Now that that had go again, I will pitch this amplifying arrow to Dread Boar, load in a red in the ledger. And then I will fire this red in the ledger. It gets +1 from the Dread Boar. This is coming in for 6.
Whoa.
On hit, you can only play or activate 1 action during your next turn.
Whoa. I don't like what's happening here.
I like what's happening
So
here.
yeah. So I'm gonna block it.
Show me your blocks.
I'm gonna block 6.
Sounds good. That's my turn.
I will just Arsenal, grab my card I had banished face down, and pass to you.
Sounds good. I will pitch this Rain Razors to Dreadbore to load in this Infecting Shot.
Hey.
Load 1. I will then Lace with Frailty. The next arrow attack I play this turn gets +3, and when it hits a hero, create a Frailty token under your control. I will Codex of Bloodrot. Each hero puts a card from their hand face down into their arsenal. We both have arsenals, so that won't be happening. But I will give you this Bloodrot Pox token. So your blood is rotten, and I will think about my life choices with this Ponder token. Here we have 8 damage. On hit, you'll get another Bloodrot, and you'll also get a Frailty token.
All right, 8. Bunch of gross stuff on hit, but I think I gotta take it. No blocks.
Be my guest,
No
please,
blocks.
Mr. 30 Life.
So that'll be take 8 down to 22.
All right. Couple triggers. You will get a Frailty token. Put it with your other tokens, and you will get a second Bloodrot token.
Yep, indeed I will.
Close this chain. End my turn. I will Ponder, draw a card. This card will go in my arsenal. I will pass to you.
We're getting down to the wire here, Aidan. It's getting a little scary.
Yeah.
I need some courage. So I'm gonna come at you with the Spirit of War. As an additional cost to play this, you may charge your hero's soul. If a yellow card was charged this way, whenever an attack action card hits this combat chain, create a courage token.
You already got a Courage token.
So I will charge my hero's soul with a Banner of Gallantry, which has Soul Flare. When this is charged to your hero's soul, create a Quicken token. I do have
You have so many tokens, they're spilling off the board.
token.
Get rid of that Courage token.
I do have a courage token. This one's gonna go away though, but that will give this one +1. So we're looking at 4 coming in.
On hit, Courage.
On hit, another courage token.
I will block 4 with 2 non-attack actions to deny you that Courage token. Do you have any attack reactions?
I do. I'm going to banish a card from my soul using Sir Boltyn to give myself some go again.
All right. Can I see your best Spirit of War cry?
Yeah. So basically what you'd see on the battlefield is me coming at you,
Yeah.
and I'd be like something like this. We're gonna play Beckoning Light. As an additional cost to play this, you may charge. I'm actually not going to.
Okay.
However, the Quicken token will give this go again. It's gonna be 3 with go again.
I'll block 3 using my Skullbone Crosswrap and another non-attack action. Blocking 3 here. So I'm blocking out. You got go again from your Quicken. Are you done?
I'm not done. I'm gonna play Light the Way. I'm not gonna charge. This is coming in for 3 as well.
No go again on this one, so I'll let you have your courage for next turn. I will say no blocks.
Alrighty.
Go to 6.
I do have an attack reaction. I'm gonna play Beacon of Victory.
Show me your beacon impression.
Swording up. I don't know why I'm sword guy.
You're crying because your wife died,
Sir Boltyn.
and you carry her necklace on your person.
Oh, jeez.
That's Irenia.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This just got so much sadder.
Beacon of Victory.
Beacon of Victory!
X is gonna equal 3. I'm gonna banish 3 of these guys. Pump this up to 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, up to 6. I do have one more. We're gonna use Sir Boltyn.
Okay.
We're gonna banish this last guy.
Give it go again. Your soul is empty, but you are now finding literally any card you want from your deck.
It's Lumina Ascension.
I'm taking 6.
You're taking 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's
down to 3.
Gonna give me a courage token.
I'm going to.
Play Lumina Ascension at instant speed from the spirit of Irina, my wife?
Your wife.
I'll play this at instant speed. So guess what?
What?
We're gonna come at you with Raiden. It's gonna be for 3, 4, 5 from the courage, back down to 4 from your frailty. So that's gonna be for 4, and that'll use up the courage.
Block for 3.
Take 1,
With my trench and this premeditate. Take 1.
down to 2.
Trigger Lumina
Trigger Lumina.
and use that action point, my
Yes,
friend.
as I had 2 from Lumina, I'll go down to 1 and trigger Lumina. It is a light warrior card, so it'll go into my soul, bring me up to 23.
Dancing on me.
I'm gonna swing it again. This time it's only for 3, because the courage is gone.
Thank you, Frailty. I will block 3
What?
with my face.
Oh. I was like, what mechanic is this? The hero?
I'm dead.
Oh, dude, good game.
And then as my dying wish, will you take your blood rot damage?
Yes, I will.
I'm dead. The
Yes.
game is over.
In canon, Boltyn is like,
Ah, nice. Ow.
My blood's rotten.
Blood is rotting.
oh my gosh.
That went pretty well, I think. I honestly started to feel a little bad, like poor Aidan has lost so many times on this channel. It's my first time, but I had such a good time with all these brand new cards in the Boltyn deck. I was firing on all cylinders. It felt like everything was clicking. I know in a rematch it could go the other way. This is actually a bit of redemption. When I first was learning Flesh and Blood, Aidan was playing me with Azalea and kind of forgot it was my first time ever playing and kept hitting me with Red in the Ledger on repeat, so I literally couldn't do anything. And I was looking to Sam like, so I just can't do anything again? And this is grand retribution. It did start to feel a little gnarly as it just kept coming, but hey, that's the power of Boltyn, and it was a lot of fun. We got to see Raiden really shine. We got to see all 3 Luminas. We got to see how some of those Dusk Till Dawn cards that maybe were a little disregarded, a little forgotten, really shine and turn the tides with those bannerets giving me quickens and courage and letting me continue to use my hero ability to keep my turns going, and then the Spirit of Order really closed the game out. Just all around, really a lot of fun, and it was my first time, but it won't be my last. With Sir Boltyn, Breaker of Dawn.
I'm dead. Head removed. Dawn broken and breakered. Azalea. This Armory deck has so many powerful tools for a class that is already so powerful. Everything in this list only makes Azalea better and even more versatile. I think a Sand Scour list could also look really cool. A huge thanks to Julian for coming on the channel. He supports and does so much work for us behind the scenes as a set hand, as a producer, as a director. So I really can't thank him enough. It's so cool to get to work with family and also to have them on the channel. So I hope you enjoyed seeing my cousin just dunk on me. I really do think this deck is super powerful. In testing, the Azalea deck was doing some gnarly stuff, but Boltyn with those defense reactions and with that big fridge can be super hard to break through. I never really caught him with a D-react in his hand, which meant that my Dreadbore kind of didn't do anything for me. So in that game, I think maybe Death Dealer might have been the better choice. It's a great bow to have in your sideboard for any of those heroes that are trying to really stonewall you out of the game. So I'm happy that it's there. Maybe next time I'll run it back with some dealing of death. Such a blast to play this deck, and the only thing I can say is,
Man, I love Boltyn.
you can have that.
Oh, wow, look at this.
First time.
First time.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I got here.
Wow, Sir Boltyn is how that happened.
It happened, Sir Boltyn, the power of Sir
Armory
Boltyn.
deck Boltyn, dude.
Armory deck
Those new
Boltyn.
equipment pieces, man.
For sure. Came
Those are
through.
wild.
and I have to thank Aidan. This was, as we've talked about, this was
a relatively new hero for me. I didn't have a lot of experience, which is so great to see how quickly it can make it sing, you know. But you gave me some pointers before the game, and it was very helpful. But
all those pointers, once again, just want to give shouts out to Josh Lau for running me through all the Boltyn stuff so that I could then run Julian through all the Boltyn stuff. So I know it may be called Armory Deck Azalea, but personally, I've been brewing with all that new aim counter spice for a little green man who's lurking in the depths. So congrats on your win, man.
yeah,
super awesome.
Yeah, super fun. And I know on the rematch you might get me. Those arrows are scary. This is a lot of fun.
FabRec for making it easier than ever to brew on deck lists and really come up with powerful combinations that I then get to have kick my butt on my home turf. And Legend Story Studios for creating this wonderful game that we all get to enjoy, especially here on the channel for you. And if you're here at the end, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That is the best way that you can support us. Stay tuned for more content coming soon. And Julian, anything you have to say to the people?
I'd say give Sir Boltyn a shot. He knows what's going on. No, I seriously had a lot of fun. Thank you. I want to thank you and Sam and Jacob, wherever you are, for having me on the channel. It's been fun to finally be on this side of things.
Next time we'll have to get you on the Sabres combo.
Is that who is that? Oh, that's also Boltyn?
That's awesome.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Thanks so much for watching.
Let's get ready to get around. Pull up in a brand new whip.
Flesh and blood.